can confirm that my cats definitely do not like the snow, and they're going to be particularly cross tomorrow, I think, because not only is the snow, there'll be some rain as well, and it could be quite heavy. So we're going to see the transition from the cold air to the mild air this weekend. But in that transition, we are looking at the risk of snow. Some significant accumulations are possible across higher ground, even a covering at lower levels. And it's very windy as well. The risk of severe gales, particularly along the coast, blowing that snow around, poor visibility as well. And it's all courtesy of this area of low pressure, Storm Bert, the second named storm of the season, introducing that milder air off the Atlantic. By Sunday, temperatures could be up to 15 degrees. So far today, there have been a few wintry showers along the coast, across the Peak District, but most of those have eased now, and it does look like it's a largely dry afternoon. There could be the odd shower across the Pennines and into parts of the Peak District, South Yorkshire, but they will be fairly wintry, maybe a mix of rain and sleet rather than just snow, because temperatures are a little bit higher than the values that we got up to yesterday, 4 or 5 degrees. But those temperatures will drop like a stone this evening. This is when we're expecting the lowest of the temperatures, because as this cloud moves in overnight, we might just see those temperatures rise ever so slightly. We'll start to see that snow moving in towards dawn as well. Temperatures earlier on in the night will drop back below freezing. So tomorrow morning, we've got this rain moving in from the southwest. It'll be preceded by a spell of snow, and then it'll turn back to rain through the course of the afternoon. Very windy conditions, widespread gales, the risk of severe gales along the coast, those easing down through the afternoon as well. But there will be plenty of rain to come through the afternoon and a thaw of that snow as well, Kathy.
Lovely. Blimey, that's a lot of weather, isn't it?
Indeed.
Any unusual nocturnal creatures at all in the
Only
snow?
my cats, who absolutely do not like the snow.
So you've been trying to get them out of the cat flap this week?
Well, I kept them in this morning because they would have got on absolutely all fours, I think. It was so slippery out there this morning, but it has been a nice day, and we're going to see a transition to something milder.
I was going to say, is that it now?
Yeah, a lot of weather before we get to the milder air, though. So yeah, I'll tell you about Storm Bert in a minute, but let's just enjoy some of these snow pictures, because I think this will be the last time that we show them. Next week there won't be any snow at all on the ground, and temperatures today have been a little bit higher. We got up to, we can show the second picture, we got up to just over 5 degrees. By this time tomorrow we could be at around 11 degrees. So you can keep your pictures coming in to the Weather Watchers page. We're on social media as well, on Instagram, Keeley.Donovan. So we're going to see a transition from the cold air to the mild air. And as that transition takes place, we are going to have some snow in places. We are looking at the risk of significant accumulations over higher ground. There could even be a covering of snow at some lower levels. Very windy as well, widespread gales, the risk of severe gales along the coastline. This is all happening on Saturday morning. But with those strong winds blowing the snow around, there could be some blizzard-like conditions, particularly up over the tops, and really poor visibility out there as well. It's all down to this Storm Bert, the second named storm of the season, introducing milder Atlantic air. By Sunday, temperatures could be at around 15 degrees, but still very windy Sunday into Monday. We've had a few wintry showers about today down the coast and across the Pennines and the Peak District, and there are a few snow showers, a few wintry showers out there at the moment. There's also a frost. We've seen temperatures drop like a stone. It's going to be the coldest of the night out there at the moment, so a cold and frosty evening, a widespread frost, but those temperatures will creep up ever so slightly overnight as we see that cloud moving in, the rain moving in, turning readily to snow in places into tomorrow morning. Overnight lows, as I say, the lowest through this evening. By dawn will be at around 1 or 2 degrees. Let's have a quick look at those high water times then, just gone at 10 o'clock in Scarborough and Filey. So poor visibility, very windy, a spell of snow for some, turning back to rain for the afternoon. Those gales slowly easing down. There will still be heavy rain returning at times through the course of the afternoon. Take a look at these temperatures later on Saturday, 11 or 12 degrees. If you think that's mild, 15 degrees to come through the afternoon on Sunday. Windy into Monday, Tom.
I can't believe that. Guess who has got the Saturday reporting shift tomorrow?
Who could it be?
Right, I feel a headache coming on. Will you sign my sick note, please?
Absolutely.
My mother says I must be excused because of the weather.
Hello there, good evening Some stormy weather as we transition from the colder air to milder air this weekend. Tomorrow, Storm Bert, the second named storm of the season, will bring strong winds, some heavy rain and possibly even a covering of snow to the Yorkshire Wolds through tomorrow morning. So cloud will increase after a widespread frost this evening. We'll start to see the rain, sleet and a little bit of snow moving in towards morning as temperatures are at around 1 or 2 degrees. So really poor visibility tomorrow. We could see a covering of snow over parts of East Yorkshire, otherwise it'll be mainly rain, and it will be very windy, particularly through the morning, particularly for that East Yorkshire coastline where we're expecting severe gales. The rain will ease on and off through the afternoon with temperatures resting at around 11 degrees later on.
I don't make it up, they wrote it.
Or every other week of the year. Well, he's pleased he's not working today because it's a stinker of the forecast for tomorrow. We've got some very stormy weather as we move from cold to mild air. We've got Storm Bert approaching the UK for tomorrow, bringing several hazards. Very strong winds for our part of the world, widespread gales with the risk of severe gales for the East Yorkshire coastline. There could even be a covering of snow in East Yorkshire across the Wolds first thing tomorrow morning. It looks largely dry out there at the moment. We've had a pleasant morning. It's chilly, it's very cold, but we have got some lovely winter, almost winter sunshine out there, and it's pretty much steady as she goes through the afternoon. Further spells of sunshine, staying dry. That brisk breeze along the coast, I think, will ease down a little bit, and temperatures are a smidge higher than yesterday's values, 4 or 5 degrees. So through this evening, those temperatures will drop like a stone, well below freezing, I think, for the evening hours. But then more cloud will move in associated with this weather system into tomorrow morning. And those temperatures might just get up to freezing, if not a little above, by the end of the night. So this rain moves in through tomorrow morning as it bumps into the cold air. It could well turn to snow across the East Yorkshire Wolds temporarily, but then it will turn back to rain. And then through the afternoon, those winds will slowly ease down. Take a look at these temperatures. On Sunday, it will be even higher at 15 degrees.